battles unfold on the table, less expanse. Miniature warriors in a strategic dance. 15 millimeters of intricate design. A world of conflict in a scaled down line. Terrain crafted with precision and care. Armies maneuver under watchful glare. Dice roll to decide the fate of the day. Strategies clash in a tactical display.
Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another Wargaming in miniature video. And in today's video, we're going to continue on with our What Have I Done videos. And in this week's What Have I Done, I have painted a commission of cavalry for a customer, and we're looking at 2 units of Hussars, Prussian Hussars. We have the first Hussars over here, or the Death's Head Hussars. They wore black. That's the first. And then these guys over here are the 5th, or Pomeranian Hussars. They had the blue jackets, as most of the Hussars do. I should say about a third of the Hussars wore blue. Some wore green, some wore black. You'll notice that there is a officer, and he'll have a blanket on his horse, like this one, or the one on the end here. The others will just have the sheepskin saddles, and there will also be a musician next to him with their bugle. You do not see any standard bearers in this set here. There was no standards included in this commission. Yeah, so I did a couple of different things when I painted these. This was, these horses were an experiment, and you tell me what you think of these horses, but I really like the way these horses came out. I think there's a little bit of variety on them, and quite a bit of detail on them. So what I did was I primed. Okay, let's start from the primer. I primed red brown, right? That was the entire figure. Rider and horse was all red brown. And then I went back over the horses with a black brown, which is something that I always do on all my horses. I always do a black brown. That gets me a really dark color, and it's great for like shadows and things like this. And then I got in a variety of different horse colors, like chestnut, a color called cavalry brown. There's an earth brown in there as well. And there's like 3 or 4 different browns that I heavily watered down. So you're looking at maybe a 50% water to paint ratio. So the pigment is very low. And which, again, so far I haven't deviated from what I normally do. And then I paint the horse skin, not the mane or the tail or the bottoms of their legs, just the main skin area with the color. And I let that dry, and then I go in and I do it again. And I do it about 3 or 4 times, gradually building up the pigment that I'm using. And what that does is it kind of gives it a very blended, natural shaded look as it built up. And once I got it to a specific spot, that's when I deviated from what I normally do. At this point, I did a brown wash on the horses. I normally do a wash at the end of the project and tie it all together. Well, this time I did a brown wash specifically on the horse itself. And then once that brown wash dried, then I continued on painting the rest of the soldier. Like I'll paint the saddle, and then I'll paint the pants, then the jacket, basically working my way out from the horse out towards the saber. And then once I got everything painted, I did go back over the soldier with a soft tone, but I also used that soft tone on the horse itself. So it did tie everything together. And I'm not sure. Now this is me speculating on camera for you guys. I'm not sure if that brown wash was necessary. I saw the effects of it immediately, but then after I paint the troop and everything else, and then put the major wash on, go back in and did some highlighting and stuff like that, I'm not sure if that wash was a necessity. I don't know, but the horses do look really good, so it might have been a necessity. I'll probably try it again a couple of times further just to see how it might impact other horses like medievals or ancients. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. And then I did my texture paste and flock and everything like I normally do. And then I did the dunkel green, or dunkel groen as it's called, around the outer edge. I considered using olive drab because it's a very similar color, but I've noticed that the dunkel groen is a little greener than the olive drab. So I went with dunkel groen around the edge of the base. All right, now that these guys are finished, these Prussian Hussars, I do need to ship them off to my customer. I'll be doing that today. And this was my last commission in my repertoire. Everything else that I'm painting or doing, I'm doing for myself. Now, you might notice I'm uploading some other videos right now on my terrain building. For the last 3 or 4 days, I've been working on stiff felt terrain. So for my Meg campaigns, Meg games. So if you are interested in those videos, go ahead and check those out. If you're interested in my eBay store, check out my eBay store, which is located right here. And don't forget to drop me an email if you've got a commission that you'd want me to take on for you. I'd be glad to do it. And you can check out my X as well. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this video. And I will see you in the next one.